me tonight will be the rest of this salad, I'm sure. A soggy kale salad, but I love soggy salad. Like warm salads, like a warm spinach salad. So I have a really good story about my mysterious aches and pains that started 4 years ago, but I really didn't pursue it or didn't pay that much attention. Not only am I convinced it was the problem to my joint pain, but I also do believe it's the problem behind my irregular heartbeat that years ago started, possibly around the same time, 3 or 4 years ago. I'll have to check my videos because I do remember talking about it and getting vitamin C and but so the heart palpitations weren't that big of a deal. They were like those PVC heart things that just happen, but I'm pretty much sick. I'm so sick of doctors. I'm so sick of preventive medicine. You know, that's my own problem, but because I'm so sick of doctors and preventative medicine, I'm just so disgusted. So recently, I was seeing my functional medicine doctor for, you know, that's the doctor I just see for, you know, that's my everyday doctor. But because I had this arthritis issue, I was seeing her and I got really upset because technically she's a nurse practitioner. Technically, she's a functional medicine doctor, so she's into healthy healing, and she won't give you a prescription pill unless it's really urgent. So after like 3 visits of excruciating body pain, joint pain, and she did give me tramadol, which helped, and she did give me one 30-day supply of a arthritis pill, but it did bother my tummy. So at that point, she said, well, try Tylenol, rotate Tylenol and Advil and Aleve. At that point, I was so disgusted. And then I do believe it was like the 3rd visit when we got to that point. Then she says, you know, I'm really not an arthritis care practitioner. And I was so upset. And I wanted to just like scream in her face and tell her, You couldn't tell me that on the first visit. We're here on the third visit, and now you tell me. I was so upset. So, it gets even worse. I go to a regular doctor, my husband's primary care. I tell him the story. I tell him I'm disgusted with the functional medicine doctor. He runs all these tests. And every single thing came back normal. And there was like 6 or 7 pages of lab results. And the only thing that was mildly high was my insulin. And I kind of chuckled because you see all the stuff I eat in my videos. Not too bad. Just a little bit high. And I just laughed. But anyways, I said, what's going on? My body is like 100 years old. It's stiff. I can't do anything. I'm like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. And it has gotten continually worse as I look back over the 3 or 4 years. It's been a steady decline. And how can I be feeling all this pain and all my tests come back normal? And I said, you don't even see inflammation? And he said, no. I said, then I was really mad. So anyways, he did give me, I was taking Tramadol and another pain pill for arthritis. Starts with a D, diclofenac. So after a couple months, and I told him, well, I'm taking the pain pill, I'm taking the Tramadol, but I still feel the pain. I still feel like it's getting worse. And so it just went nowhere. And I was really upset, and I thought to myself, is this what I have to look forward to in my golden years? Because it's so debilitating. I can't even begin to tell you what it's like to be stiff. From the second you wake up till you go to bed at night, it's constant pain outside of maybe an hour or 2 after I take my pain pill. But it didn't last. It was just like a little buffer pill. And I was just disgusted is a really good word. 2 doctors. I'm in excruciating pain. And we still don't have a good result. Okay. So I had to go to the doctors yesterday. That was an experience. I hadn't been out and about driving since October of 2020. So it was October, November, December, January, February, March, May, June, July, 9 months. And I had to go in for a visit. Like my physical, and I told her how stressed out I was. We don't have shots, so make it quick. And she understood. She's really nice. So I tell her about this rash, this scratchy fungus rash I have. And she said, how long have you had it? And I said, well, don't you remember 4 years ago I had it? And you said, okay, let me take a like a biopsy and send it to the lab and see what it is, so I know what kind of pill to prescribe, and it comes back. I guess she was testing for bacteria. I don't know. That comes back as nothing. So that was 4 years ago. Bigger than beans. She looks at my rash. She says it's a fungus infection. Gives me a 10-day fungus medicine. You guys, the only reason I'm sharing this story is because if this is happening with you, I want you to connect the dots, and it hopes you feel better right away. If you have fungus and it's untreated, yes, you have the scratchy, itchy fungus on your skin, but it's creating toxins, the worst of which is uric acid. Now, remember a year or two ago, in fact, I'll probably post the video link in the description box below, I was laughing my head off because Bobby Hill had gout, and he couldn't take Connie to the dance because he had gout on his big toe. And I'm laughing at all these people in my life as I'm growing older. Like, so many people have tummy issues and stomach acid. Do you guys remember the phase I was going through? I was realizing that tons of people have tummy issues, and I go out to eat or go out to have fun, and they all grab their tummy and say, "Oh, I better not eat that." They'd always complain of acid. Anyways, I'll post that video. Link in the description box below. So uric acid causes gout, and I guess the extreme is it's so painful beyond belief, and we need to treat it. When you have an itchy, scratchy fungus, all these toxins you have also, and it's invading your body, and it turns into uric acid, something like that. And uric acid invades your bones, your joints, your whole body, and plus all these other toxins. So both doctors would never believe me when they would say, "Well, what kind of pain is it in your arm?" I said, "It's everywhere. Every single bone in my body is painful. I'm as stiff as can be. Like, I can't do anything. It's even with the help of the medication, with the tramadol, I still feel the pain. With the diclofenac, it works for like maybe an hour, and then I feel the pain. And obviously, those weren't the right pills because we hadn't been diagnosing the correct problem. So one day of taking an antifungal prescription pill, I get up from my afternoon nap. I was able to stand up completely straight with no pain. It immediately dawned on me, like, oh my goodness, is this antifungal pill helping my joints and bones and muscles? You know me, I researched it to death. That's what I found out. If you have an untreated fungus infection, mine was going on for 4 years, mind you, it's going to slowly build up uric acid in your body and all these other toxic things. And that's what I had going on. So the doctor, I keep calling her a doctor, she's actually the nurse practitioner, functional medicine nurse practitioner, she doesn't even know yet. Probably going to call her today or tonight and say, you know, I've only taken one pill, but I think we've accidentally found the root problem of my complete body pain, and it's the untreated fungus infection for 4 years has created the uric acid and the toxins, and that goes for the pain in my body. And don't mess with me anymore about my irregular heartbeat, because I'm positive when all this is over, I'm done with my medication, I don't have any buildup of uric acid and the toxins, you're going to find I have a normal heartbeat. I have 10 pills, an antifungal, and I feel I'm so hopeful. I finally have an end to my complete overall body pain that no doctor could find in blood work. I couldn't understand why my pills weren't working, and that I came to do my research to find out that that's what's going on. An untreated fungal infection will create uric acid, and it will create all these other toxins that, of course, that's going to affect your heartbeat. When you have toxins and stuff going on, it's going to affect your heartbeat. And she gave me the whole spiel about, oh, that's probably why you don't feel good. You have an irregular heartbeat. You better go and get it checked out. Here's the information where you go. Too bad. My EKG machine is broken. Give you a test right now. And I said, well, what do you mean a test? You already told me I have an irregular heartbeat. You must have heard it. She said, yeah, but it's not as good as an in-office EKG. I said, okay, well, I'm happy. I'm happy with this. You detected an irregular heartbeat. You've given me the information of where to go and what to do. I'm happy. So instead of her just saying, oh, good, she again proceeds, yeah, but it's not the bed. I was so mad. I said, well, I was thinking in my mind, I said, you're missing the main point. It's the kind of care I'm happy with, and I'm thankful for, and you're not even taking that into consideration. Anyways. So, if you have an irregular heartbeat, and if you have complete body aches and pains, and you just feel like you're not getting anywhere, and you're on all these pain pills and all these heart pills, perhaps you have an untreated fungal infection somewhere, and they can be anywhere on your body, from your bottom of your feet to the top of your head. Like if you have impetigo or ringworm, that's all part of fungus, and you can have that going on like your scalp or your feet somewhere. And what's happening, it's creating uric acid while it's untreated and toxins, and that will affect your heartbeat and how you feel. There we have it. I'm so excited. I'm going from complete discouragement, thinking I'm just gonna have to live with this. Is this something from my mom's side of the family, a form of the arthritis that's just terrible? And then she was checking my omega-3s, all this stuff, which I do anyways. And I was even taking my alfalfa supplements 3 times a day because I had this pain in my hand. I searched it online, and it did sound like a little gout problem starting to happen in my hand, in between my index finger and my middle finger, and like at the beginning stages. And alfalfa supplements did kind of make it feel better, but it didn't make it go away. It just kind of, like I said, just kind of dulled the pain. So I was kind of on the right track, but not really. So and I'm disappointed that she didn't mention to me that, oh, let's get this fungus treated. Maybe that's the reason for your joint pain. And to which I would have said, what? And she could have said, oh yes, fungus creates toxins and uric acid. If that goes and treated in your body, that can create a lot of problems. And maybe that's why you had an irregular heartbeat. You know, she could have really made me feel a lot better by telling me that. So I'm going to ask her why she didn't mention it. I'm sure she has to know that, right? I'm just being mean, I can tell. I'm so upset. And really, I don't have anything to be upset about now that I'm feeling better. I know these pills are attacking the root cause of my pain. So even men, because athlete's feet is a fungus, I wonder how many men have heart problems and have untreated athlete's foot for many years. And so now they never put the 2 and 2 together, and the foot fungus, athlete's feet, has created all these toxins for a weird heartbeat. Now they're on heart pills. It would just be worth it. If you have any rash or something, have the doctor treat it as fungus and get rid of it. And you might feel better in your joints, and your heart issue may disappear. I need to eat more salads. It seemed like I was inhaling that as well, just like the salad from that other video. Where's my gumballs for dessert? Thank you to those of you watching the ads before my videos. I really appreciate you. Doing that. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, I'm pushing the thumbs up like button, and thank you for watching and listening to my medical rant. I really appreciate having you guys here.